Hey folks, today is June 23rd, 2013, and I'm officially done with the first phase of HCG. Like I've said before, I'll probably do it again in another 30 days, but you can't consistently stay on HCG. So after the first 30, you do 30 days taking the HCG, then you have 2 days where you still stay on the 500 calories a day, but you don't take the HCG, and then after that you start 30 days of the rest period. And I'll just read you a little bit. So I went in and they put me on, there were two things that I could do. I could go on Medifast, which is what I originally thought I would do. It's kind of like a Nutrisystem. It's a lot of prepackaged foods. But when I went in last week to look at some of the foods that were available, a lot of them had milk and wheat and eggs in them. And of course I found out I was allergic to all three of those things. So that really wasn't going to be a good move for me. So they put me on the alternative for the rest period, which is called the no starch, no sugar, low carb diet plan. Basically it's just a restricted, I'm kind of reading the paperwork, it's a restricted carbohydrate diet because it says here eliminating starches from your diet means cutting out all potatoes, corn, peas, and other starchy vegetables because all these things can wreak havoc on your blood sugar level. So basically what I have to do is I have to eat a palm size of protein 3 times a day. I eat 2 to 3 snacks per day and always include the palm size of protein within those snacks. 2 to 4 cups of veggies per day, 2 to 3 servings of healthy fats per day. That's like my olive oil, mayonnaise without butter, things like that. And 1 to 2 servings of fruit per day. I'm probably only going to do 1 serving of fruit because, you know, I didn't lose as much on HCG as I wanted to, so I want to take full advantage of this 30 days and maybe try to lose, you know, maybe another 10 pounds over the next month if I can. And then you have to take half your body weight, and that's how many ounces of water I should drink per day. So that leaves me drinking, I'm 248 pounds, so I have to drink 120 ounces of water per day. So I've got this right here, which is about 30 ounces. So I've got to go through 4 of these per day. It's noon. I started at 9. I've barely got through my first one, and I've already pissed like 3 times. So that's really going to be a challenge because I can only imagine how many times I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. But just to give you an idea of some of the things that I can eat, and it's really great because they gave me this handout. God, I can't switch. I don't know why I can't switch views on this when I do this particular option, but it's really great. I'm trying to get it right. Yeah, it's a no starch, no carb diet plan. It spells everything out for me. It gives me some sample foods that I can eat under the proteins. It tells me the type of poultry, meat, seafood, and eggs I can eat. And it's actually pretty expansive. I mean, I can pretty much eat anything. I've got a vegetable list here, and from arugula all the way to turnips, I've got quite a lot. My healthy fats, I can have mayonnaise with no added sugar, butter, olive oil, canola oil, soybean oil, sesame oil, safflower oil, nuts and seeds, and I can even have cheese, which I'm extremely excited about because I love cheese. And then there's tons of fruit and condiments and vegetables. So I figured this is going to be a lot easier. Which way am I supposed to be recording? Sorry. This is going to be a lot easier for me to do than HCG, actually, because HCG, there was just so many things I couldn't eat. And this, I don't mind eating less as long as I have some diversity. So what I did, and that's the reason why I cooked the sun-dried tomatoes, because I can put those in sandwiches. I can add those to a protein, chicken, fish, shrimp, you know, whatever, just to kind of add a little oomph to it. And just to show you what I did today, I'm going to have, I took some albacore tuna, and let me just do this the right way. I took some albacore tuna, and I mixed it with this dressing called Goddess dressing, which I love, and it doesn't have any added sugar, and it's all organic, and I chopped up some of my sun-dried tomatoes, and I'm going to eat that. God, you know what? I suck. Sorry, guys. I'm going to eat that in lettuce wraps, because basically I've eliminated my bread, so I'm probably going to have that. And I may have some celeries with cashew peanut butter, but I love to eat this kind of food anyway, so I'm actually kind of excited, and I'm really excited to see what type of progress I make with my weight loss. So as I did with HCG, I'm going to be checking in, you know, periodically on this rest phase to let you know how things are going. And I guess that's it for now. Oh, for dinner, I'm going to go ahead and do the eggplant with the with the goat cheese and probably a little bit of chicken on that, and that'll be my second batch of protein, and I'll probably have some more protein about probably 3 or 4 o'clock too. So I'm gonna try to get my protein in at least every 3 hours. And I think that, like I said, I think that's it. I've got to plan out my schedule, I mean, my menu some more, but I just got tons of fruit, tons of vegetables, and lots of lean protein. And I figure as long as I have that stuff in the house, and about every 2 days, I just cook a lot of stuff. So I've got lots of chicken breast cooked, lots of tilapia. The shrimp is in the freezer. All I have to do is throw that in the microwave. So I just have a lot of ready-made stuff. Didn't buy any cow's cheese for me, bought goat and bought feta. So I just really want to make it so that all I'm surrounded by is the food that I can eat. But I'm so excited about being able to have a diverse menu. I don't even know what to do with myself. So here's to continuing to shrink. Deuces.